What is going on, my people? Good morning. Hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday. Let me delete these ones first. Did not take any trades yet. This is from yesterday. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Nice, clean OBS. And we're rolling. What's up, bro? Tips for my bills next intro? Nah, man, no free promo. The king is here. Control FX. What's going on, man? Moneymakers wake up before the bags open. Yeah, man. Be up early. Taj, why are you on the YouTube side, not the Zoom side? Let me know. Let me know, Taj. Alright. So yesterday, I took off my chair has a armrest, right? So I took off my armrest, and it felt so uncomfortable, so I put it back on. That's random, right? I don't know. It came on top of my head today, but yeah, try new things, didn't work out. That's how life is. You go through things, you know. You might like an armrest, you might not like an armrest. Happy trading day? Yeah, man. You too, man. Hope you have a happy trading day as well. Like the Zoom more is probably easier to start with other people in a call. Yep. Alright, let's take a look at the daytime from here. Daytime frame. You know, I'm just gonna get started because people will be late and they'll miss the best part of the day, which is this part right here. So if you guys are early today, congratulations. You guys catch the best part of the streams every morning. Literally my breakdown from scratch. Alright, so as you can see, the weekly is bullish, right? The weekly is bullish. We have last week closing bullish. We had a wick flow this week to go up. So my target this week, as I mentioned, was 138,500. Right? Monday, we actually closed bearish 2 days ago. We closed bearish, right? But now that we're closing bullish again, because what happened was this is what happened. We broke above resistance, destroyed resistance. We then came back down, right? We broke above, closed bullish. Then we came back down, closed bearish. We broke the lows, but we had no wick on this candle, no range to go down. And it also closed at strong support. But what did the next candle do? It came back up to close bullish. So you can just cancel this out now. You can technically just cancel this out. Because if this were to be, if the weekly candle were to be a doji, I mean, the weekly candle were to be based off 2 candles, this will be a doji. Because what happened was price came up and price came down, opened and closed where it did. And then what happened here was, because remember how yesterday on the 15-minute time frame we had the exact same thing happen? We closed pretty much bullish and then we closed bearish, right? But the next candle closed bullish at support again. So technically, we're pretty much going back to this candle. You can just cancel this out and just look at it as this. We're pretty much breaking above resistance here. We broke above resistance. High probability we're gonna continue up today until, you know, these levels today, 137,600. So I'm gonna see how the small time frame looks. Obviously, we're to enter, but by the way the daily time frame looks, we are pretty bullish. 4 hour is bearish currently though. We did tap a strong resistance on a 4 hour time frame. So, let's see. Let's see here. Now this is where it gets important, right? Because now you gotta mark up your levels, and this is how you're gonna enter with these small time frame levels. So we did make a support. We did make a resistance. This is your range for Asian. As you can see, during the Asian session, we broke out the range, right? I did send a chart for all groups, mentioning that wait for a breakout of this Asian range. We broke out of it at around 8 p.m. And then this can continue up to tap this resistance. So we did tap another resistance right here, very minor one. Right, so this is like kind of a little range area. So technically right now we're in a range here, at these levels. So I'll say below the support, you can take sells coming down to potentially this support. Down this support, right? And then potentially above this resistance, you can take buys going up. I'll say that. That's pretty clean. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Very minor resistance here, you know. Resistance on hourly resistance, you know. So if this is your range now, if this is your range right here, price should be able to respect. Oh, we should be able to wait for a breakout above. Because if you break this resistance, we're breaking resistance to go up to the next resistance, and if you break below, we're gonna come down to the next support. Right? It's simple. You have your plan laid out. You can identify as your range. The hardest part is identifying your range. If you can identify your range, the rest comes easy. Right? So this is your range. You know that. So now all we gotta do is wait for a break above or a break below. It's that simple. That's all you gotta do. We know our plan now, right? So now we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. So now you can look more into the candle details, But I think this hourly resistance here. I don't like the way it looks on 30-minute time frame, so I'm gonna remove that for now. And I'm gonna find a better area to draw that. I think I'm gonna just leave it as this. Very minor level. Let's take a look. Move it down a little bit. 30-minute support. Moves up a little bit to that resistance. Perfect. Little resistance here. Okay. I'll say if we are able to respect this support, we should be able to continue up. Right? Obviously, cleaner buys would be above like this minor resistance right here that we just like kind of formed. So I'll be waiting for that as well. So yeah, probably buys above here, go up. Sells will be below here. What's going on, guys? Samurai Robert.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, let me check your chart out. You sent a chart, right?
Yeah, I sent it to Telegram.
Yeah, take a look at that. Copy
I don't know,
link.
because at first on the 15-minute, it looked like it was about to, like it had formed a bullish 15-minute candle, so I thought it was gonna sell. But like you said, it's looking bullish today. So let's see.
Let me check. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I can just copy paste the link. That's fine.
I'm low-key excited about the new videos. It's gonna be added to the course.
The new platform, you mean? The whole platform is changing.
Yeah, y'all say you changing the whole platform. That's right.
Yeah, it's gonna be more of a course feel. GJ 1 hour time frame. You have buys above here. What's this hourly time frame? Oh yeah, above there. Yeah, for 100% buys above there. Sells below there. Ooh, oh, we're looking at it like this way. Okay. 1 hour time frame. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'll say below 136.853. You can get sells in. Below the support right there. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much where you have it. Yeah, that's pretty decent. And then you obviously have clean traffic 4 hour time frame. Yeah, I'll wait for some type of closure below the support, and you can take nice sells coming down the range. Yo, I see you're trading New York again. Are you coming back or something?
It's like a hit or miss because I usually I take one or two trades during the London, and if I'm up still, then I stay up for New York's. I've been up lately. Usually I don't be.
I feel that.
Like I go right back to sleep and then I get up again.
GG this morning, bro. Take a look at that meme. What's going on, Taj? Hope you're having a great day. GJ 5-minute time frame. 5 minute. Wow, 5 minute. Close below support. Stop above 5-minute high. That's fine. Nice clean trade here. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't enter it, but it played out just because it's a 5-minute time frame, man. 5-minute time frame is very weak, right? This is very weak, a very weak time frame. Personally, the minimum time frame I enter trades on is 15-30 minutes, unless it's just a very volatile day. By volatile day, I mean like back in March when it was like coronavirus, when the virus first started and everything was just adapting to the virus, and the market was just literally moving like 50 pips per 5-minute candle on GJ. Like that's not using, I was using the 5-minute, but when it's normal like this, I tend to stay at the 5-minute because 5-minute is very risky. 5-minute breaks highs and lows, right? But yeah, I mean, this is a clean trade. It's not something I wouldn't take though. I wouldn't take this trade, but it's clean overall. All right, mid-cent played out. Can't complain. What time frame do you mark supply? I mean, support and resistance. I mark it based off of how a 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute looks. Depends. Usually, it's an average around 30 minute and 1 hour. Sometimes a 15. Like you see how I mark it up. Just scroll back to the beginning of the screen, and you'll see how I marked up my charts today. Go to the beginning of the streams, man. You'll see from scratch how I marked it up. From scratch, and what I saw, you know. Okay. I believe this 30-minute count here still has room to come down here. Coming down to the support, at least, you know. Alright. My chart, can you check? Yes, of course I can check. What's going on? GJ 15-minute time frame potential buys 135 500. Yes. Rejection, potential buys 135 800. Nice. I mean, what do you mean potential buy? The buys are happened already. I mean, this would be a potential buy above this resistance because this hasn't happened, but this has already happened, man. There's no potential buys here. Unless this is an old chart. Rejections. Yeah, rejections. I want to wait for a 30-minute candle close bullish for me to take buy. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you close above this resistance, bullish above this resistance, I think we have a very high probability that we're going to continue up to fill the range here. And then eventually continue up to fill this high that we have formed on the 4-hour. I believe that's the 4-hour high. Should be the 4-hour high. But yeah, that makes sense. Yep, it is a 4-hour high. Makes perfect sense. But the way you're looking here, yep, we then come down to top support here, right? I just mentioned that. So high probability we're gonna close here in about what? Oh, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 13 minutes. If you do close below support here, I will look for sells coming back down. Yep, if you break below support, these are easy sells. Very easy sells here. Very easy sells. Come down to support. Not easy sells, but I mean like a textbook play. You know, just a very simple move. Probably like the one move that everyone could probably see, especially new traders. Well, they're not swing trading, you know. This video here, you guys saw this video? You guys liked it? I don't know why I stopped swing trading. If you guys ask me why I only catch 10 pips now, this is why. There's no emotions attached to it. Sure, FX. EJ is in the range and more bullish now, but if that changes bearish over the next few hours, there's a very certain move. Yes, okay. Also, I might change the color of the chart because you were a fan of the white last time. You gotta change it, man. You can do whatever works for you. What's happening here though? 15-minute time frame. You have buys above with support created. Oh, nice. I believe as EJ is starting to form support here, because we technically did break support, and what's happening here is EJ is currently coming back into range. this candle is coming back in the range. So if we're coming back in the range and we're forming support right here, high probability we have, after we break this resistance, continue up to top this resistance. So you can probably take buys above this resistance. I think that's pretty clean. It's still over our range, but this is a very tradable range with a lot of volume kicking in, because this is like dirty range. This is like, look how the smaller candles are. But look at this, we have a wider range now to go up. This is just clean traffic going up. Over here you have no clean traffic at all, you know. But now you have that push with that, especially with the London and New York overlap right here. Pre-NY, we should be able to get a move going up here for pre-NY, and then eventually New York should be able to continue up if we do stay bullish. I'm not sure how the other time frames look, but looking at this chart, I think that's pretty valid. But then again, if we do break the support down here, I think sells would be clean as well. So yeah, you have a good idea here. You have a very good idea. Guys, the reason why, like, I know daily is bullish for GJ, but 4 hour is currently breaking like these lows here. So I'm looking at it this way, we can get short-term sells below the support here, obviously once we close, because technically speaking, we can come down to as far as like who knows where before we flip again. Even if we don't flip again, we're still following like some type of structure on a small time frame, right? So let's say example, if we come down to like the support here at 136.400 or like, you know, 136.300. Technically the daily low is down here. They kind of should be able to continue up as long as it doesn't break this low or it doesn't close bearish. But it closes bearish in 10 hours, right? So we kind of got, we don't know where the candle's gonna close yet, right? But we can kind of tell where it's gonna close based off structure on a small time frame leading to the higher time frame. So later on, like around 1, 2, 3, 4 p.m., you can figure out how it's gonna close. As of right now, since the 4 hour is bearish and we're breaking lows, I believe we're gonna continue down to at least minimum these levels. Right, daily lows all the way down here. So thank you, speaking, we could still respect it. But yeah, let's see. I will take sells below support. Very clean sells. We have 9 minutes left for the candle to close, and hopefully we'll get a very nice move. True facts: when you mark up your support resistance, do you go based off of the Wicks or where price close? I go off of where price close, because Wicks are just ranges. Wicks can literally come down all the way down to here and close back in the range. You know, like let's say for example a candle goes like this. This wick came all the way down here, through your screen, but it still closed in the range. So your support is still gonna be here, no matter what happened. No matter what happened, your support's still gonna be here because they still close back above support. Look what all these counts have in common here. Wicks. But where do y'all close? Do y'all close above this resistance? So therefore, that's your support. Same thing here. We can wick all the way down, but come back up to close bearish back in the range or bullish back in the range, right? So that's why I mark up my support and resistance off of wicks and not, off of bodies and not wicks. Is it better confirmation for the retest? Well, before you get a retest, you gotta get a break. But depending on how you break, not always there's gonna be a retest, right? You can't really wait for a retest if there's no break yet. You gotta see how this candle closes below the range here. Because if you could close like this, then yeah, you're definitely gonna need a retest. You're gonna need your resistance being made for you to enter, right? Because then again, you have no range coming from here to here. This is like barely anything. But if you get a candle closure coming down like this, right? Then you can just wait and pretty much enter sells off the opening of the next candle, anticipating that we're going to continue down like this without respecting this high, with respecting that high, right? But if you get a candle coming down like this, like I said earlier, then we pretty much came halfway through the range, and you're going to need some type of resistance in order for you to enter with a nice range to go down, right? Like we need a resistance being created, and then potentially like some type of bearish candle closing a resistance, confirming that we have form resistance to come further down here. Like that, right? That would be a retest. But depending on how we close, you gotta wait. Yeah, see what happens. High probability we're gonna close below though. But let's see how we close there. Let's see. Probably gonna continue down. Yep. Definitely gonna continue down.
Morning, boys.
Going on, Nifty?
God damn, eyes hurt.
Your eyes hurt?
Gotta get back in the routine of this.
That blue light, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You need blue light filter. Speaking about that, I'm gonna turn it on my screen here. Let me see.
Like your screen has a filter?
Yeah, 5 levels.
Nice.
Put level 1.
I see you, Taj. What up, buddy?
Taj, you're on mute, man. You've been on mute the whole time. No one can hear you right now.
Oh.
You've been talking to yourself the whole entire time, Taj. I've been seeing you lip singing on the top corner of my screen, and I cannot hear you. No one hears you, Taj. Look at him.
You're lying.
Look at him, Taj. He's talking the whole time, and no one hears him. I haven't said anything. I just wanted to wait until he realizes it. But I'm gonna say it now because
Wait,
I
bro,
feel bad
can
for
you hear
him.
me?
I can hear you now, but
Oh.
You know?
I'm about to say, like, damn.
the whole time he was like, "Why are you guys ignoring me? Why aren't they responding?
Like Don giving me silent treatment.
What did I do?"
You didn't do nothing, man. I just been vibing to my lo-fi, bro. Like, I'll be watching, but I'll just be vibing, bro. I'm about to take this trade. Yeah, I'm done for today, man.
Ooh, what'd you get in?
Jared 30 sales.
What are you cooking today? Ooh, Jared 30 cells. Nice. Speaking about Jared 30 cells, I got a mark. Oh my God, US 30 came all the way back up. Wow. Yeah.
I'm just going for like 10, 15 pips, then leave a runner. I'm done, bro.
If you guys are looking at US 30 here, I believe. Wait, you got on bias, right?
So I got in a sale real quick.
Oh. I mean, that's Jared 30 though. Guys, if you look at US 30 here, I believe we're gonna continue up today towards like potentially 28. This level, this resistance will be your first target for a day, and the next resistance will be 29085. This is like a gift from the Forex gods. You know, you have like a little clean traffic candle here, clean to go up, minimum to this level, and if you break that resistance, we're gonna continue further up. But this is like a gift. This is like the easiest setup you can potentially find. On US 30 bits, and it's bullish, right? So now all you gotta do is figure out where your entries are on a small time frame. I believe small time frame. Let's see. The small time frame has to create a resistance here. You have then created some type of support. I believe. Let's look. 1 hour's create support. This is like your little range we're in right now. I'll wait for a break of this range for you to take more buys. Right, because it's your range.
Yeah, it's in a range right now.
So once you break above this resistance, I believe you can get some nice buys. And let's take a look how the left looks. Looking left, we have yep, that makes sense. Perfect sense. We're at minor resistance here. If you do break above this resistance, we're gonna potentially continue up to this resistance over here. Those would be your buys. Above that resistance coming up to this is like the probably cleanest move you can probably catch on your 30. And then obviously after that, look for more buys if you do break that resistance once you're breaking out of that range, right? Because this is a range that we're gonna break into. So yeah, above there you can look for buys coming up towards like, you know, probably this level, which is pretty crazy. But then eventually you can probably tap this daily resistance, which is gonna be around this level, right? But your focus first should be this next range, which is gonna be around these levels here. But it's pretty bullish. Yeah, buys above here for US 30. Hey, to wait for resistance to be formed and when to enter on a breakout candle, how to recognize it? That takes a lot of practice and time. Because, I mean, if you're just starting on the streams here, you might be a little confused as to how we enter and why we enter. Just try to be consistent and show up every day. You get used to the hang of things very soon. If anything, just watch the highlight videos on how we enter trades here. You know, my analysis I post there, stuff like that. Cause it's never gonna be like I'm only gonna wait for this in order for me to enter. Like I'm not gonna like say like, oh, I'm gonna wait for like just like a break candle every single time I enter a trade. Like sometimes I anticipate the moves to happen before it even happened. So like even when I was in the range, right? So it just depends. Just depends.
Two minutes to candle close.
Yep.
Big stop.
We're gonna close below the range. Yeah, big stops, man. Let's see where it closes. It can still close like right here. Then we'll have like outright stops, just like 16 pip stops for like a 20 pip TP. But by the way it looks here, we could potentially be coming down here. Not gonna lie. I mean, you could have anticipated it off of this candle. You could anticipate off of this candle here. This candle here, pretty much, this candle here broke below support, broke below this support, and this candle, pretty much, this one made a resistance, which was this. It retested that range, so as it closed bearish with a wick fill, you couldn't anticipate to come down, but I wasn't ready for that candle because that was when I just hopped on the streams. So. But yeah. You check FOREX GJ chart, it's not the same. It's probably similar, probably like a couple candles are off. But I just use the broker that matches my broker on TradingView. Okay, 30-minute close bearish below range, obviously. So like I said earlier, it closed way below the range, so you don't have much range to go down here. You can't take a sell because your stop's gonna be up here, your TV's gonna be there. So personally, I'll wait for some type of resistance to be formed at these levels in order for us to continue down here. You know, so maybe we close bullish here, like this. We close bullish at resistance. If we do close bullish at resistance, high probability we're gonna continue down as we close bearish. The resistance, and then you look for sales coming down. That's your next opportunity. You can't enter here, right? It can be a bit jammed. It's fine though. Waiting for bearish candle 15. I mean, you could, like, if you're, I'm guessing you're attempting aggressive entries. So I'm guessing you're gonna wait for a flip, and then you're gonna enter as the candle makes a high. I'm guessing your stop loss is gonna be around here, I guess. Where if once it flips bearish, I mean, that's a very aggressive entry, but it does make sense. Yeah. But it's gonna be very aggressive.
Yeah, no, his logic makes sense, but I think what's more important is you got to take into consideration where your stop loss is first.
Yep.
It's like what you're discussing, the stop loss, you know, if you put it the candle high, the previous candle high, that's pretty big compared to where your support is. So like your risk reward, is it worth it is what I'm...
Yep.
I think that's what Don was saying too.
I believe we're making resistance here though, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you do close, oh, if you close back in the range even, oh man, tick buy's going back up. Yep. If you do close back in the range here, all right.
Yeah. Yo, Samurai, no trades for you yesterday. That's pretty good, man.
2 trades.
For Samurai?
Yeah.
Oh,
what are you talking about? See, man.
I think said no trades.
No, he took 2 trades, and it was pretty impressive how he only stuck to 2 trades yesterday.
Nice. Well, he missed one because of the break.
Say what?
I think you missed one of them that we took because I think you stepped away or something.
Yeah, I went to get some coffee.
Yeah.
Do you always get coffee at 8 p.m.? Is that a routine you have?
No, I usually just go with the cup that I get when I first get up, and then every once in a while, I'll get a second cup, and like I've done that like 2 or 3 times since I've been on the stream. Each time it's been like 15 pip runners and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
So now I just like wait.
Hold on, guys, give me like 1 minute. Just hold on.
I'll be honest. I didn't take this trade because I wasn't sure of it. It didn't look convincing as it was just gonna drop or anything like that. It was hung in that range, so good thing I didn't.
What happened? You said you didn't take the trade? I had to do something real quick. What do you say? Summer, you didn't take the trade?
No.
I mean, I don't think you could have had any entries on this trade, to be honest. I don't think there's any entries on this trade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't enter it.
Yeah.
Because I saw how long the stop loss would have been.
Oh no, this trade? Oh yeah, hell no, yeah. This down here, they meant like this from here to here, but yeah, down here, yeah, no, definitely not. This is this range is nothing to go down compared to your stop loss.
Yeah.
The first question you should always ask yourself, guys, is what's your stop loss? You know.
Number one.
Number one, the most minimum stop loss on this trade, if we were to enter here, was this. Look at that risk to reward, man. You're negative. You know, off the rip, that's a bad trade. You're putting yourself to a disadvantage. There's no reason at all. No matter how good it looks to come down, that's a negative risk to reward. Therefore, you are going to put yourself at a disadvantage. You never want to do that. Damn, man. What up? What's going on, man? What time zone are you in? I am in Eastern time zone. At the bottom right of my screen, that shows my time. So you can just figure out what the time zone is, right? This is my time right there.
Like GMT -4, -5.
So yeah, soon to be 5.
What if I made this
Wait.
bigger? Just want to make it bigger? No, that's fine, right? Bigger. There.
Nah, man. It was good the way it was.
Simon, before you used to hop on these 6:30 a.m. trades, would you wake up in the morning anyways?
Like this morning, I was up. I went to bed at midnight, quarter after,
Mm-hmm.
and I woke up at 3:05.
For a little bit
So
of
I
London
listen-
action?
Yeah, now you know what? I was just listening. I didn't really set to take a trade, anything like that. Then I got sleepy right around 5:15. So I laid back down. I set my alarm clock for this session, and right after I laid down, like GJ dropped like 35 pips.
Yeah. You listen to the UK boys, yeah? Here and there?
Yeah, Monty.
Yeah, cool guy.
Yeah.
Look at this, closing right back below. Be nice.
Yep. Johnson C has a good point. If this 1 hour if the 15 does close below this resistance on the first candle, it's a high indication that technically on the hourly time frame, we are making a high for us to continue down, right? Because we're not breaking any 30-minute highs yet. We came up, didn't break 30-minute highs. We didn't break the 1 hour highs, right? So technically, this high is like a 1 hour. This could be a new 1 hour high for us to continue coming down here.
Yeah.
That could be valid. So yeah, I'm gonna look for sells if you do close bearish, but it won't be this candle. Maybe the next 15-minute candle. Can't really, because it kind of has to close bullish, obviously. If it closes bearish, it's gonna be too late to enter sells because you don't have no range because it's gonna be down here. So the only thing that makes sense is if we close like bullish on this candle and then the next candle closes bearish, continue down.
Or you would still wait for the bearish candle to close?
Yeah, I mean,
one?
actually, if the first
'Cause
15 closes bearish, bullish, you can get sell stops, but like the range to go down here, it's like, let's see.
what's your quick thought on, just a thought, when the candle opens, makes the top wick, take a sell, and then your stop loss is above previous 15, which is this current candle? Because then you're looking at, where is that?
Well, I mean, my thought on that is it's still gonna close bullish, right?
Yeah.
So like I think it'll only be valid if we break that low, because we're breaking
Yeah, okay.
structure. Yeah,
Gotcha,
then I'll have
gotcha.
the sell stops, you know, that play,
Mhm.
the celery play.
Mhm.
But yeah, first step though, it has to close below resistance. But yeah, high
Wait,
indication it's gonna continue down.
You got a new term? I missed it. Celery play?
Yeah, the WAP move, we call it the celery play. No,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the WAP move.
I like that. I like that. Celery play.
It's the WAP and celery, same play. What's the best way to mark up in trend lines? With mark up trend lines, people say wick to wick. I already say price close. What's your opinion? I don't use trend lines. I use a line in a box to drop my support resistance. There's a reason I used to use trend lines. I don't use it anymore. You're probably gonna ask me why, right? So let me just answer that. So the reason why I don't use trend lines is because trend lines is so like there's so many gaps in between. It's like you draw a trend like this, right? For example, you drew from here to here, and you're like, okay, you're going off these wicks here, but then look, as price starts to like shift over, you're gonna start to adjust it. You're gonna be like, okay, maybe I can move it here now. You know, I can move it here now, and then eventually you're gonna move it here, and what's gonna happen is it's like, oh yeah, I'm still respecting the trend line, sure. Like, you know, it's like it's so like it's not like that consistent. So like I can't stop. I don't use trend lines at all.
It's GMO.
That's GMO, man. That is GMO trading. That is not organic trading. We are organic traders in the flesh. Where's the TP? Target is gonna be here for sells, obviously, right? If you do look for sells at the lowest lowest support, coming down to here, because you have this clear level here coming down, clear traffic, literally, right? We had formed like a range here. As we're breaking below, high probability we're continuing down because we have clean traffic here come down. Unfortunately, this count came down too far, so there's no entries, but aside from that, we should be making that come down here. I see why you need a FAQ bot for chat now. Yeah, man, trust me. I definitely need that bot. I'm gonna set it up. Do you use moving averages? No, man. That is GMO trading. I don't use any indicators. Whatever you see on my screen is all I use here. I use literally a line in the box. Just it looks simple. It might look simple. You know, I'm not using anything. It looks simple, you know, but this requires a lot of experience and a lot of time when I try to understand structures and how candles move, candles close, candles open, right?
What you see is what you get, man.
Yep. IQ level 200. IQ FX 200. Wait, Tosh, are you talking, Tosh?
No, I'm watching funny videos, bro.
You're watching funny videos.
Yes. Well, I'm in profit on Jer.
Tosh is in profit, so what he likes to do is he likes to watch funny videos.
Relax and then
Enjoy his time.
Yeah, bro. That's that break even. So if it don't go my way, it don't go my way.
That's the best.
I already took partials, so I'm just chilling, bro.
Let's take a look at gold here. What's gold gonna do today? Ooh, daily close bullish. We are gonna be headed up towards this level today. Wow, because what happened here is we came down, right? Came down, made support, came up, made a resistance. You know, and eventually I think Monday's candle or Tuesday's candle came back down, closed bearish, but we actually made support here because the yesterday candle closed bullish. So we're making support here, and this is your lower range. High probability we have of us continuing further up to fill the range here, coming up towards 1910 today. So, yeah, USD is gonna continue up today. I mean, gold, sorry. So on a smaller time frame, how are you gonna enter buys? Well, first of all, you gotta identify your range. Right? So where is your range on a 1 hour time frame here? You have made a resistance here, right? So if you're making a resistance here, you're gonna need that resistance to break for us to continue going up. So eyes above there coming up towards like probably on a small time frame 19. These levels probably will be pretty lovely. Oh, eyes above here, right? And yeah, that's it. Pretty simple, right? You're gonna need to wait for a closure above this resistance, potentially something like this, obviously, for us to continue going up. So wait for that closure above resistance, and you can look for buys going up, and those will be your buys. Clean traffic looking left, right? You have this level. I didn't mark it up here. I didn't mark it up here because you have traffic at this level. So I marked up this as your clean traffic. You can expect the mirror going up. Tap that resistance once we do break this resistance. Because you have a range here, right? Range is traffic. So you wanna avoid the traffic. It's like real life when you're driving. Although I don't drive, but you know, you gotta avoid all the traffic. You gotta go the cleanest route. You gotta go with the what's the app called? Waze?
Yeah, Waze.
You gotta go with Waze. You can't go with Siri, you know. Going with Siri will lead you up to here. You have traffic here. Is there Waze in America? I think there is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only use it for like, it tells you when someone sees like police. And
Yeah.
it's nice enough if it has time to like post where the police is. That's the only reason I use it.
That's funny. I used to drive with Uber, and I would not use Waze because it was just so damn confusing.
It's a little busy. I hear you.
Dinosaurs on the screen and whatnot.
But it's fun. It kind of turns into like a little game.
Yeah, I'm trying to drive, and like I would look up real quick and look at my cell phone to see what's what, and there's just stuff going everywhere. I just switch back to Google and use that.
What happens if you sell GG now and put stop loss just above current thermal high? Will it maximize your pips when the candle flips bearish? The point, okay, so understand this. You should never look to maximize your pips. You're going off of emotions and not off of technicals. It doesn't make any sense for you to do that because candles are closing bullish. We actually closed bullish back in the range here, by the way. But so candles are closing bullish. You need I wait for candles to close bearish or wait for structure to break. Wait for candles to break structure, break lows, right? But you trying to maximize pips is just all emotions. You're pretty much trying to catch tops and bottoms. You're trying to catch the most amount of pips, and when you do that, you're gonna take bad probability trades, like low probability trades, because you want to maximize your profits instead of waiting for high probability sells and catching the initial move coming down. You know, like you're definitely gonna need a bearish candle closure here for us to continue coming down here. So like I mentioned earlier, I mentioned how the 15-minute we can't enter off of. We gotta wait for the next 15-minute, which is gonna be this current one. If we actually close bearish here at resistance, we can look for sells coming down because we're tapping this resistance to continue coming down here, right? Just like your retest level. But you entering here, sure, it could be valid, right? But at the end of the day, you're not trying to go for you're not trying to maximize your pips. You're trying to take the highest quality trades. And I believe once you close bearish here, that'll be your highest quality trades to come down. You got me, mate. Do you think your course is worth it? Man, what kind of question is that? Do I think my course is worth it? Man.
No, it's just a bunch of rubbish, and he just got it out there for the dollars, bro. I mean, like, what?
Not even his course, he just copied it off someone.
Since like April every day for nothing.
It's the worst 6 hours of your life, man.
I love having a miserable time twice a day watching it.
Like,
I mean, I'm kind of liking it, but I don't know if he really goes into how to actually trade because I don't know.
Well, you don't know until you try.
Alex said 100% copy on profit. Yeah, like it's obviously like prices are gonna go up, obviously, right? In January as we move in platform, add more content. But it's, man, if you're having trouble, you know, if you're calling tops and bottoms and it's not working out for you, if you're not understanding price, not understanding account structure, you know, you go hop on a course and you will learn all of that. Because Alex here, if I can go back on my messages on Alex, because he's a close friend of mine since I first started, like one of the OG people before I met Sam even, and like.
I think me and Alex was.
Yeah,
around
Taj
the
and
same.
Alex. Alex, why aren't you on the what's it called, the Zoom session, man? Hop on the Zoom. You never hop on the Zoom. But yeah, like generally speaking, like this is what's in it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and beg for you to buy a course because like, no. But like, the free streams are there if you can't afford a course, you know. But yeah, if you want to know more in depth, then just purchase the course.
But Donna, just another question: how long has he had the other guy's course, and is he actually implementing it? Because you could go and get tons of courses, but if you're not entering the strategy that the course is teaching you, then it's not gonna work. Because you can get Don's course and don't do anything.
I'm gonna update
just my opinion.
I'm gonna update the psychology part of the course, with like more videos of over risking and over trading, and how important it is. Like I'm stressed though. Like I'm literally gonna yell and I'm gonna yell in the microphone in front of the camera and post a video of just me yelling, telling you not to overtrade. So every time you overtrade, you're gonna think of that one scene. So that's what I'm gonna do for the next couple updates here.
Yeah, that's.
Did you say in January you were updating the platform?
Pardon?
No, I thought you mentioned that you was gonna be updating the platform in January or something.
Yes. I'm gonna try to upload the videos first because I'm working on the YouTube videos obviously every week, but I'm still making videos separately for the course too. So like courses will obviously have the high quality videos of all
You're
time.
doing a ton. Yeah.
I'm doing a ton though. Yeah, like I'm putting a lot of effort into the YouTube channel as well. Buying free content, buying paid content as well. So like it's gonna be a great 2021. 2020 was like a little testing year. The course is coming out. Obviously, we're still new, but like as we get into like our third year here, I'm gonna look to probably.
Damn, bro, you trying to give me epilepsy?
Yeah, man. Just seems like he's saying all the basics. I mean, if the course that you have is just providing you like basic like fibs. Oh my jaw. Like basic fibs, trend lines, and the strategy looks like this, like so I don't know who Swag is, but if this is a strategy here, you have this and you have a fib coming down here, and you have the strategy looks like this, boom, 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 then you're not learning much, man. I mean, I don't know the course, but like I'm just saying, like in general, like majority of people's courses is generally teaching the same things, It's literally, I don't know. I'm not gonna shit on anyone's courses, but I'm just gonna say that when you buy a course, make sure it's they're not teaching like the things that you can find for free on Google on babypips.com.
Yeah.
Because the way we read counts here, you can probably never find anywhere else probably. Because everyone has their own strategy method, right? And the way we read counts specifically, the way how I break down a 1 hour candle, on a 15-minute candle, I don't think there's a video out there that talks about that stuff like that. So like every mentor trader has their own strategy, and this is up to you who you want to kind of follow, but it's whatever helps you, whatever is profitable for you. That's all that matters. You got to me. Okay, let's see how this 30-minute candle closes here, man. It was like 7 minutes here. Still has no bond wick. So a high probability we're going to flip here, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, I agree with Alex.
What are you doing? Scalping or intraday? Intraday trading. I don't like to call myself a scalper, although we are scalpers. But like it's like when the term scalper to me is like you scalping like the 1 minute time frame. So I don't like the term, because like that's the section they put you under. They put you under the section where you're nervous on your trades and you like to enter and exit right away. But that's not. It's kind of not what we do. We actually read structure and candles. So I would consider us just intraday traders. Because this range from here to here is like what, 30 pips. Scalping is like what, 5 to 10 pips. Right? I don't know. I just don't like the term scalp. 'Cause I know how people think of scalpers. I know how they. I know how scalpers are.
Don, I watched a video once a couple of months back. Guy, he was like a professional trader managing people's accounts.
Professional trader.
Yeah, well, I mean, seriously, he was like trading hundreds of thousands of dollars, but all his trades were 1 pip trades. He would do about 30, 40, 1 to 2 pip trades
a day.
Out.
Yep.
Yeah, and I read up on him, and ultimately he ended up blowing the accounts because he let it go into drawdown like big time, and he moved to one of those Caribbean islands to get away from everybody.
Yeah.
You know how he messed up though?
So what?
Because when you're scalping, right, and you're taking 40 plus, you take like in general, taking 3 plus trades a day, you're gonna have so much emotions. So that's why when he was in drawdown, he just let it run and he just didn't care because he got so much emotions from entering 4 trades per day, and he can't make 4 good decisions per day. You know, what successful billionaire out there makes 40 good decisions per day? Man, they make like probably 2-3 good decisions per day and they call it a day, right? Like Jeff Bezos said. But like, you know, that's the issue though. Off the rip though, you know, with scalping, a lot of scalpers they like to enter like 10 plus 20 positions per day, and it's like you're over trading, and that's gonna lead to emotions, right? And that's the issue.
You got any news today?
8:30. It's unemployment claims.
Why are you wanting to sell lows into a home? I believe you're new here. Why? Oh, this issue again. Why aren't you selling at the highs? Why wait till down so the move is basically over? There is the issue. We always stress that every day on the stream. We talked about this. We talked that this one comment that everyone makes. Why are you selling so low, man? Hey, I believe it is Iron Man. But look. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Why? I'm telling you. So if the move is basically over and you didn't sell at the I didn't sell at the high, then I'm telling you this. Remember like a couple weeks ago, this exact thing happened. GG was like right here, and everyone's like, oh, that's the max level. That's the low. That's the max level we're gonna go to before we go up, right? Look what happened after. We took sells coming down to here. Man, look at the move. Came further down. You're never gonna know when the high or the low is. The all-time high to all-time low. And that's the issue with top and bottom traders. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, right? That's the issue. You don't know where the all-time high, all-time low is. And when you're trying to predict the all-time highs and all-time lows, you're gonna start. It's just not consistent, man. Whereas if you're following the trend, you know, because you never know. You never know what the high or low is. If I wanted to cash the all-time high, all-time low, I would have bought gold at $1. Because why would I buy it now above this resistance when I could have bought it at $1 and held it for life? You know, back down here. You know,
chilling.
Like, you know, people who I'm pretty sure in the past couple of years you have bought or sold gold within this range here. Why didn't you buy it down here? It's too late to buy here, isn't it? Because it's all-time high, right? So it's like you know, it's just you don't know when the all-time high and low is. Once you get that out of your head, you start to become consistent. But
Steve Rab, what's your live stream?
So I'll leave it as that.
Damn.
I'm not remained by this trading is 101 basic concepts. If that's basic concepts, then how come for the past couple months on the streams we've been streaming live and we've been taking the same trades over and over again, we fuck on tops and bombs and we've been consistent?
He's probably right. 99% of gurus will probably teach you that. They all fail.
Maybe when trading when gold crossed the dollar, what did that cross your mind? Well, what happened when
hold
gold?
on.
What happened when gold was at 1,000?
Sorry.
Hey, go on.
That is Iron Man. He said that before. That's Iron Man. I'm telling you, it is.
Hey.
He made that statement before. That's Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah. Iron Man trading. This guy literally messaged me every day, saying you suck, this that, you know, and it's like I don't even respond, and he doesn't even follow me, and he still watches all my stories, which is weird. Like, people have just so much time in their hands, and If you've been trading for
you-
17 years, I don't think I would be doing
17?
that and popping out
Yeah.
0.01 lot for 17 years. But I'm just gonna leave it as that. But
Come
man,
on, bro.
He probably gave you the thumbs down too.
Uh-huh.
Samurai got some good memory.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the
Yeah,
last time he
Sounds
came
like
on,
something to say.
yeah, the last time he asked you, why did you not take the sell up higher, and y'all got into it, made the same darn freaking comment about, well, when gold was at $1.
Yeah.
what's your lot size? You can check my lot size currently that I'm using on my channel and Instagram here story. But I lowered my lot size
15
for
closing right here. 30 closing.
Yeah, it's closing just above. I was looking at that right now. Just above that support.
not bad. Yeah, so I lowered my losses for the month of October, but it used to be 8.0. I'll lower it for the rest of the year and then eventually go back to that in January. But yeah, man. Yep, definitely that 100% Iron Man. 100% Iron Man.
At least he streams with live MT4 setup. All right, bruh, you're out. Oh, damn, you beat me to it.
You're too slow, man. Anyways, guys, just understand that everyone will have their own opinion in this industry, and to stick to yours, right? Okay, 15 close, bearish at resistance. I'm gonna wait for our topic to be created. Then I'm gonna take sells coming down here, retest the lows. So this is what we wait for, right? We wait for this. We wait for this before this even formed. We planned to sell earlier, right? Remember how we planned it out from here? When this counter dropped down, we wait for a 15 close bullish and wait for resistance to be created. I drew the exact counters out. So we planned it out. Now we gotta execute. So yeah. Let's see if we make a top wick here. But technically speaking, we should be able to respect this high if you want to drive down here. Technically speaking. Did I miss any mentions? Hey man, do you remember the biggest loss you have taken in the trade? My biggest loss in the trade, or past couple of weeks now, has been like probably 8 to 10 pips, probably. Past couple of weeks, I don't remember.
He wants to know monetary.
Hey Dom, I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. Do you don't consider 793 some support that we need to break up
793.
on a 15-minute?
15-minute? Where?
I marked 793. If you go a little bit more right.
793.
Yeah, what's your thought on that? No, right?
Very, very weak, because generally speaking, like, okay, well, obviously we're about to break highs here. If you break the highs here, it's gonna be invalid for sells. But technically, like, the whole entire range is just, I'm basing off a 30-minute time frame. I'm considering this like clean traffic. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
That's why. Yep. So my entry was gonna be once you flip bearish here, because we made a high here, right? So if you flip bearish, I will look for entry sells here. But let's see, because if this kind of breaks the high, therefore sells are not valid here and will potentially come up here. What leverage would you recommend for $500 to $100? I 1 to 500 max. 1 to 500 for any account size max. You know, like technically using a 1 to 500 leverage, you don't really need a 1 to 500 leverage, to be honest, if you're not over leveraging. You know, it's only if you over leverage where you need like a bigger leverage size. But technically speaking, like if I were to use that 1 to 300 leverage, 1 to 200 leverage, I could probably use it with risking 3% per trade.
What about 1 to 100?
Probably I can.
Because that's Owanda's.
I might be able to.
Looking at a 9 pip stop at this point. It flips back. Oh wait, that's 30.
So $50. Should I use 1 to 500? $50. I believe you might be able to. Should be able to put a lot more in that. A bit more in that, because I mean, if you're just testing out, if you're just new still, you're testing out like your account, testing out just getting a feel for the markets, then yeah, $50 account's fine. But like if you're like if you're constantly blowing accounts, I would say just save up for a bigger account and then trade when you have that bigger account size. But yeah, if you're using it to be consistent, then that's fine. I mean, obviously, that's fine. What do you say, Ifty? The 15 is what?
Oh no, just counting stop loss.
Oh. Hey Don, check SCM 30-minute chart. If it closes in the range, is it weird? Hey, turn system. Thanks for the reply, the bot reply. Check your broker because it depends on how your broker looks. Compare whatever broker on TradingView to your broker and pick that chart. Now, like Oanda matches my broker more in FXCM, so I chose Oanda over FXCM here. And generally speaking, remember how it's like. Actually, I'm not gonna get into it. Never mind. Never mind. What's your opinion on US30? US30, I mentioned buys above this resistance here, coming up towards this resistance. Hey, Taken, what are the first things to tell you when you come in this industry? Like just the general 5 most important things to tell you in forex. Buy high, sell low. 1. What else? Let your trade breathe. 2.
Trend is your friend.
Trend is your friend. 3. Don't have tight stop losses.
Yeah.
4. Last one.
Let it run.
Let it run.
Run, rabbit, run.
Don't over leverage.
No, it's something else, something better than that.
Oh, you talk about the
Let's check out what the gurus have here. Top 5 trading rules. I always use a trading plan. Okay, this is this is not what I was looking for. Let's take a look here. What did they have here?
Always just stop losses.
Yeah, that's definitely.
These rules are fine. No, these are psychology rules. These are fine. Some like technical rules though. Like technical rules, you know.
Use your head. Okay.
No, EMD. Check your YouTube settings.
Oh, here you go. Look at this. The trend is your friend. Respect the Fibonacci sequence. No location of support resistance. Okay. All trends must end. Okay. Multi-time frame analysis is key. This leads you down the gutter. This is fine. Trends your friend. That's key, right? But respecting the Fibonacci sequence. So you telling me if I just respect the Fibonacci and I will be a successful trader?
Right? Yeah, man, top 3.
No support resistance. That's valid. I mean, that's just general idea. All trends must end. This is messed up though. This is messed up. This is really messed up. All trends must end. All trends must end. But you never know when it's gonna end. That's the issue. And why would you want to predict? Why do you want to come in first to predict the next trend that ends? Why don't you just follow a trend when the trend actually changes, right? For example, what trend do you have here? This is a bullish trend. How do you know when you have a bearish trend? Once we're bearish, right? So like once that cancels the close bearish here, what happened there? Broke below, came down to here, right? It's following a trend. For example, another example is this. What trend do we have right now? We're currently bearish, right? We're currently bearish here, came down. So we're breaking below support. High probability we're going to continue down if we respect that support. Come down, respecting the trend. You don't got to cash all-time highs or all-time lows, right? It's just a misconception.
Wait for the low to be broken there of current candle.
Current candle lows to be broken. 6 minutes left to close. Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about this candle once it flips bearish.
Yeah. For me, it flipped a few times already. I'm just waiting for the low to crack.
Iron Man is tearing you apart in streams. I mean, he's a bit older than me. Makes sense. I mean, he's streaming. I know he streams, but if I were to give him a tip for streaming, I'll say you bring other people down for no reason at all on your stream when your initial idea is to just give free knowledge is not gonna get you anywhere, man. And that's coming from a guy that's younger than you, about half the age. But because this stream didn't blow up from me talking shit on other traders, it's always been about
Peace and love.
Peace and love, and it's how we kind of grew a community here, right? Because people are not gonna like you if you're just gonna be talking down our traders, trying to gain followers, gain clout, this and that, right? So, and that's coming from a guy that's 20 years younger than you. Yeah.
I watched him. He hopped on the stream real quick on YouTube for about 20 minutes. And he sat there and he was just ripping these two guys, just call them all kinds of names and stupid and dumbasses. And and look at me. Oh, I'm making money. Look, you're a dumbass. And I was like, bruh, you keep talking about how you've been training for 17 years. Why the hell are you getting into online battles with people? You don't know them and they don't know you. What? Oh, no, you're stupid. Oh, I'm making money. I was like, what? Hell no, I wouldn't join your stream, man.
Yeah, so essentially, you know. But hey, flipping bearish here. I'm gonna take a sell here, guys. Oh wait, hold on. I thought it was okay. I'm waiting for the break of this low actually. Yeah. Break of this low over here at 136.71. I will look for positions here. My stop loss is gonna be probably the previous 15-minute high here. Hey, I hopped on one of his streams one time, and the first thing I saw was Wicks don't lie, control effects, this. I'm like, man, what's going on?
What did you do? What did you do to him?
Nothing, man. I never messaged him before in my life. It just came across.
No, but he came over here a couple of times, dusting up a storm.
Yeah, I mean, he came over here, and all I said was, you never know when a trend's gonna end, right? But him, just traders in general having a big ego. They always gonna have their own opinion, right? But people get too attached to that, and didn't want to learn outside of that. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I think he might have got booted out of Trader with Paul's stream also, because I don't see him in there anymore either. Everywhere he goes, he seems like he argues with everybody.
Yeah.
You bring that type of energy around anywhere, people won't tolerate for much. You know what I mean? It's just negative.
100%, man. 100%.
Yeah, that's why I listen to my lo-fi, bro. I just be vibing.
Yeah. Exactly.
I feel that, Taj. I feel that, man. It's on lo-fi music, not the stream elevator music. I feel that.
Bro. My stuff stay on 24 hours, bro. The whole day. I'm coming in my room, it's playing.
Kevin Evans Gamer.
That's a vibe, bro.
Kevin Evans Gamer, man, don't do that, man. Just, let him be.
Don't feed into that.
Let him be. Because if you feed into it, you let him win. But if you don't feed into it, if you don't look at it, you win. Right? Think of it that way.
He needs flip up and it jumps straight up. Damn.
Look at Angel. He needs some milk.
6 you jumped in before?
I mean, what's your stop loss? Didn't break the highs yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
My stop is actually the top of this wick.
The current
wick, yeah.
You know what? I'm actually gonna wait for this 15 to close because we close in like 2 minutes anyways. And I'm gonna wait half Celsius below this 15-minute candle if we do break the lows. So same thing pretty much.
Hey, Don, if this one closes bullish and you're in it, would you close half a position?
Yes, I'll close a position and just wait for like this to break, or close half of it and wait for it to break. Two minutes left. A minute and a half. Okay, let's see how we close here. Or 30 minute, because 15-minute must close bearish, 100%. If it doesn't close bearish, your next option is to have sell below the candle, because we're breaking structure. come down here.
Samurai, jeez.
Well, am I lying?
No comment.
Ginny,
John,
Jenna,
your video is on YouTube, but not on um, uh, the Zoom.
which video?
Sorry, your web, man. Your web.
Oh,
Webcam.
I can't have it both on because I have my camera now. I don't have it on Zoom anymore. I have it on OBS. So if you want to see my, my face, you gotta go on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Shit, nobody even show their face.
No, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get a little webcam. My webcam for Zoom works, but I don't have the high enough processor for the background to do its thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just bought a new laptop to do all of that.
You just got a new laptop? Somewhere
Yeah, I had to do it, man. I had a 7-year-old desktop, and it was like,
yeah.
it was just hurting. So I shelled out a couple bucks for
15-minute close doji bearish on mine.
Yeah.
But yours is. But it looks like Don's is bullish
Bullish.
doji.
How much shares am I in close? Let's take a look. Mine closed bullish on shares domain as well. Yep, perfect. Nope, don't want to do that. What's going on, Tash?
Oh no, man. You know I'm just chilling, bro.
So I'm gonna have sell stops below this candle. Once we break those lows, I'm gonna have my sell stops activated, obviously. And because like what's happening here is technically thinking like the 15-minute close bullish, therefore we have form of support here. So it's a very weak bullish channel too. So if we break that low, it's high probability we're gonna continue down as we're breaking structure to follow the 30-minute 1-hour trend to fall down to the support. So once you get down to like probably the support, this candle drives down, I'm probably gonna move my stops entries as we tap this massive support and let a position run coming down to like 136, 630 levels. This is a decent like 15 pips here, not bad. Right? Because if we break that, if you start to reject, the 1 hour is gonna start flipping bearish, right? And the 1 hour will start to continue down here to the bottom of the range. So yeah, gonna wait for it. I'm gonna have sell stops below this candle. But if the 30-minute close is bullish, right? If we don't break these lows, if we close bullish back in the range, then these sells are invalid because what's gonna happen is we're breaking resistance and high probability we're gonna continue up here, back in the range here, to 136.996. So yeah, I'll look for buys maybe above this resistance because this is like the lower range you have formed here on a small time frame.
Makes sense.
Makes sense, right? Makes sense.
Yes, sir. Todd, how hot is it in Arizona right now?
It wasn't too bad yesterday. It's 70 right now. The highest it's gonna get today is 100.
That's about what, 43 Celsius?
Oh man, that's 43. Oh man, that's
It's about 40, 43 Celsius.
But is
God
it
damn, I
is it
wish.
humid?
No,
'Cause in Vietnam it's like hot like that, but it's humid. Like it's like humid hot, which is nasty. But in Arizona it's like chill, right? It's like
yeah, it's not like that, bro. I've been in that. I was like, I can't do this. I don't know how y'all be living out there like that. Bro. I'd be like, fuck.
Bruh, when I was in the Marine Corps, we had to get up at 3:30 in the morning on Okinawa, Japan, because there's an island and it's very humid. And by 8 o'clock in the morning, it would be like 97 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and you couldn't stand in formation outside. So we had to get up at
8 a.m. Wow.
Yeah, it was just oppressive, man. Like it was just insane.
Summer, when did you serve? Or how long? That matters.
4 years, a long time ago.
Okay. You chose obviously to go in, right?
Yeah, 85 to 89.
Okay.
This is Zoom code. The Zoom code is only for course members.
It'll be hectic. It'll be
Yeah,
crazy.
everyone
Send that
can
link
Yeah.
out, bro.
I'm probably never gonna send a link out to YouTube. No, I can't. It's you guys get like what? 1 second delay. That's it. Yes, just interact with the chat, anyways, right? So don't matter. And I read some news article about I'm Intraday. He's putting folks in HK. Damn. You putting a stop stop? Yes. Stop. What's stop loss? Stop loss is gonna be wherever the high is of this candle. So, because technically speaking, if we're breaking lows, this is your previous kind of high, this is your new low, right? So, because obviously we're going to flip bearish if you do break the lows. If you break the lows, this is your high, this is your new low. Price, generally speaking, shouldn't be breaking this high now if it wants to continue down here. So, if it comes down to break the current kind of high, what it's going to do, it's going to pop back up, back in the range. Right, so that's when my stop loss is probably going to be this kind of high. You get me. So what are stops in this case? This case scenario, stops are going to be like 6 pips. Not bad at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
That's tight though, but I see what you're saying. It'll just continue back up if
Yeah. Gotta do what
breaks
makes
that
sense,
previous.
right?
Yeah.
Trends are friend, trends bullish. Yeah, I mean, high time frame is bullish. Like, daily time frame is bullish. But generally speaking, the day candle today right now is bearish. And like 4 hours bearish. 1 hour is bearish, right? So kind of following this low trend here on a small time frame. If you start to like break structure, if you start to come back in the range, then the trend will probably continue up for the rest of the day. If you start to like break, especially in this area, above this area, 137.018, 010, understand that once we break that, we're breaking structure here, and we're probably going to continue up for the rest of the day, follow the bullish trend, right? But technically speaking, the day low, as long as it respects this, it should be, we can still flip bullish somewhere. So I can come all the way down to here and flip bullish, who knows, right? But kind of following the lower time frame trend here. Well, 4 hour trend, 1 hour trend. You wait to close or use orders like sells and buy stops. It depends on the trade scenario. In this case, I'm using sell stops for a specific reason. In some cases, you might see me entering execution. And look at the 5 minute, slowly pushing down, slowly crossing it. Slowly crossing my finger across it, breaks the low. I mean, yeah, this is a 15-minute time from here, candle here. So within this candle, you can always figure out what the 5 minute looks like, right? So within this candle, how does it look? Probably something like this. So I'm going to look at the 5 minute, right? It looks like this probably. This is the 5 minute time from right now. Bullish, bullish, and then flipping bearish here, closing like this. That's probably how the 5 minute looks on this 15-minute candle here, right? Because you opened up and up bullish, and after the last candle came down bearish to make a wick. So therefore, the 5 minute should be looking like this, which is kind of what it looks like. Where is it? 15 minute, 5, 10, right here. Bullish, bullish. After obviously bearish, bearish, come back down, right? It's a similar scenario. So yeah, the 5 minute obviously is bearish, but it's just a weak, it's a weak time frame, man. So I'm looking at the 15 minute here. Are you gonna play sell stop? Yeah, this red line is my sell stop. If you close bullish, I'm gonna close the position here. I'm gonna close the sell stop. And GJ. What was I gonna do here? I was gonna take a look at gold. Gold looks like it's gonna push up here. Let's see. So what we need for gold is obviously oh, this is pretty clean entries here on gold 1 hour. Did anyone enter gold? Are you started here? Sorry, you started here on a 1 hour time frame. Nice wick fill closing at support. Very clean to go up. Clean trade. Because we made a range, right? This is your range. But if we're closing bullish, I have support above these current candles, like confirming that we have closed bullish, breaking in some amount of resistance here. Nice little wick fill. Came out to fill a wick. Very clean. What's used? Gold hasn't done much today. Gold's been ranging still. Gold's in this range here. If you guys haven't realized yet, gold's in this range here. Right? It's a pretty clean range, right? You definitely need to break out. You definitely need to break out that range for us to go up. Let's see what happens. Ooh, successfully activated here. Nice. Yep. Guys in the sell here, guys. Stop loss is gonna be current candle. So this and my target is gonna be down here at this level. I explained the why already. If you guys want to know why, go back to that. 36835. Everyone enter? Wicks 9? Samurai? FD? Anyone?
Yeah, I got a little late. I got 757.
A little late on a sell stop. Oh, you just mark execute it? You just mark
Yeah,
it?
I mark it execute.
Yeah. Smart stop. I mean, it's a logical stop, right? Because if you put your stop loss here, because if this candle flips bullish and it breaks this current candle high, we're breaking highs, right? So technically speaking, this is clean traffic to go up towards this level. So you're risking this for no reason, right? So you just put your stops here and not here, right? Because you know if we break this high, it's clean traffic to go up. This is an extra like what, 4 or 3 pips. So you kind of want to reduce your stops as minimum as possible. The most logical way, right? Yeah, stops about like 6 pips, not bad, and target's about like 14 pips, not bad. Once price gets to this support here, I'm probably gonna move my stops to entries and let the trader run risk free coming down, because this is a very minor support we have in a 15-minute time frame. And once we come down to here, the 1 hour will be then flipping bearish, I believe, right? Yeah, 1 hour will be flipping bearish, and the 15-30 minute will be flipping bearish as well. So, and therefore this is a liquidity wick. And we'll probably continue down to fill the range here. So see how everything kind of makes sense and lines up together? So.
I woke up just in time to get the sell stop.
What's up, Bryce?
What up,
What's
Bryce?
up, morning?
How's your
Morning,
morning
morning.
been?
I just got up. I traded last night. So,
Nice.
it's like 4 o'clock in the morning for me. What is it? It's like 4 or not 4, but what time is it? I'm in Pacific. Yeah, it's almost 5 right now.
Oh yeah,
For me.
you're Pacific. Yeah, I wake up 3 hours earlier.
Yeah. Man, last night was the first time ever where all my trades had stop losses on them. So it's progress for me.
Oh, you never put them?
No, the way I traded before, I never did stop losses. So
Wow, your first stop loss.
I mean, no, first where all of them had stop losses. Like every trade had stop losses. It felt great. And so after watching a couple of your videos, Don, fixing my gaps.
Yep.
Because I told you guys that the way I traded before was just that it was crazy. It was like that 1 in 3,000. So like that $500 when I deposited, that was my stop loss. I either busted that account or ran it up and then started over. You know. Yeah. So in a way, I had stop loss, but it was just.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed how consistent you did it though.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, the last. I mean, I think I could still do it. It's just too stressful, and then, but it's just,
I feel you.
In a way, it's like. It's a different way, but it's like it is a stop loss because my stop loss was my deposit.
Yeah.
So they would give me like 500 plus like a 250 bonus, which was it was just a bonus to trade with. So actually, it's extra leverage too. So it's basically 750 times 3,000 was the leverage on a $500. So all that was like all tied in together to my system that I was trading, but it just doesn't make sense once you have a bigger account. I can't. That's why I busted like the discipline for the way I was doing it was like I had to withdraw. So like a couple of times I had like 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, and I didn't withdraw. I traded it just like it was 500, and I blew it. Like every time that I took those shots, it didn't work out for me. It was just like I lost them. So that's I was like, man, I can't do this no more. It's like.
I don't want to interrupt you, but guys, I've moved my stops to entries and I hit my entries. Cause I moved it based off the 5-minute time from here, pretty much. Cause this candle made a high on 5 minutes, so I kind of moved it to the candle high, and especially because we have 20 seconds left for the candle closer, and I wanted to be a bit more aggressive with the stops because if the 30-minute, cause generally speaking, when we had the sell stops, we had to close bearish below this range for us to continue to come down here because the average then closed bullish, right? So obviously if the candle closes bullish, the average closes bullish, there's no reason to be in the trade, right? Unless you're risk free. So I got out of the trade here because the 1 hour technically did close bullish and pretty much at around break even. So you can't see how that kind of plays out. But yeah, I got out of break even. I think with the next sales opportunities would probably be once we break below this 1 hour low here. Same concept. 1 hour made a support here, and if we're breaking those lows, we're breaking structure. Come down. Same thing as this earlier on a 15-minute time frame. Same concept. We're breaking structure, but the range you have here is not enough. So I'm gonna wait to see the next opportunity here. But yeah, I got out at break even, which is fine. But you guys see how I got out? I didn't get out because I emotions or anything. It's just because simply price action did not form the way I wanted it to, at all, right? 1 hour closing bearish, right? 20 seconds left for close. Makes sense. Fake out. In 5 minutes going bullish for 100 pips. I mean, I believe for 100 pips, 50 to 100 pips, I believe we're gonna have to break this resistance, and if we break that, we'll go up like around 15 pips to this resistance. If we break that, potentially up here to around 30 pips, and then if we break that, potentially up here, yeah. So maybe 100 pips could be correct, yeah. 100 pips makes sense if you do flip bullish on the daily time from here up towards this resistance, about 80 pips. But look at all the levels you gotta break, right?
What I did, Don, was just I closed half my positions when I didn't, instead of doing break even like you.
Yeah.
So like when it came back, it still hadn't hit my stop loss, but I just closed half just to see what it does. Yeah, what do you think about like something like that? Like,
I mean, you could do it. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, but the reason why I just closed it because like the 1 hour just closed bullish. You know.
Oh, okay.
The candles didn't form the way I wanted it to, so.
Right.
Yeah. Just kind of close it.
I see.
But generally speaking, I believe if you break above this resistance, we're gonna get buys in. 1 hour they close bullish. Alright, so if we break that resistance, we can expect like a little fake on our 1 hour to come back in the range here. Nice 15 pip range here.
Don.
Yep. What's going on?
Take a look real quick. A look at the chat.
What's going on?
You remember this guy?
Who?
Krishna.
No.
Yeah, you do. Look. He's the guy that kept saying every time he goes to buy, it goes down. Every time he goes to sell, it goes up. I will ban him in a second.
So they can't hear us right now, or can they hear us?
They can hear us. No, man. If you go on a YouTube side, they can hear everything you say, man. So.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not just like 8 people like, in the Zoom.
Okay.
Let me update the trades I take though. Trades called. Break even. What time's the trade called that? Let me check a look. 7 7:54.
Yeah.
39 seconds. Exact. If you guys want to go back to that trade, go back to like 7:54 and you'll see how we entered the trade. The gods trading.
Chicken's going crazy over there, man.
Morning.
Iron Man says he wants to become a trader. So, oh, you know what's crazy? He actually apologized to me. He's like, I'm sorry about the words I said. And the next day, this guy sucks. You know, it's like, why are you apologizing to me, man? It's like if you're gonna apologize to me, it's like,
Yo, he's mental.
I don't want to say that, but like, you know.
Yeah, he is. No, I'm gonna say it. I don't care. I'm gonna say he's mental.
I mean,
'Cause I just
you're
went over there-
older than him, you know, but
I just went over there and looked over there. That Kevin kid went over there, and he's like, "Oh, but he's hiding behind Trading View. Why is he not trading live?" That's your prerogative if you don't want to sit there and show your screen.
What do you mean? He shares his trades.
I know, but well, you know, mental people they're delusional, so it doesn't matter. You can't reason with them.
Krishna. Morning deposit, afternoon 0 account to withdraw. I believe you're trolling, man.
Can I get him?
Iron Man streaming you. Thanks, Iron Man Trading, for the, what do you call it on Twitch? On Twitch, you call it the what's it called? Twitch. Shit. Who watches Twitch here? What's it called on Twitch? It's called hosting. Thanks, Iron Man, for the Twitch host. Cause like when you host, you're streaming someone else's stream, and giving them the free
free promo,
the views and all that. It's pretty cool. A lot of people rate it. Like usually big streamers, like especially big streamers, when they rate it, like for example, like a streamer had like around 12-15K viewers, and he hosted a guy that had like I think 10 to 15 viewers, and the guy got so happy because like you get a bunch of donations and stuff like that on Twitch. So pretty cool. When I put in a range in MetaTrader, it doesn't execute. I had to put them in separately. It's demo, but I'm still practicing. I mean, put in a range in MetaTrader. Put in a trade. Depends how you put in a trade. Are you putting it in correctly? You know, make sure your coordinates line up. Hey, do you guys see what just happened here? Do you guys see why we got out at break even? We broke the highs. Now we're gonna potentially push up in the range here. The 1 hour close bullish. If the first 15-minute candle was breaking the highs and this is your low, high probability we're going to continue up back in the range here. So as we set the close back in the range here, buys above here, lovely to go up. And there you guys have it. That's why we do what we do all the time. And we stay consistent with it, right? We stay consistent with it. That was a win, you know. Yep. Very clean. 30-minute. Ooh, passes on 30-minute candle. Wow. Yep, that's very clean trade. Thank you. No worries, man. Very clean trade.
Back in?
No, man. I'm gonna wait for this resistance to break to get more buys, or if we get closure here. Cause looks like we have found like, our support on like a small time frame here, so it could lead to the higher time frame. If the 1 hour is closing bullish, it could lead to the daily candle flipping bullish, right? Flipping bullish here, so we can potentially push up to complete the daily trend, which is bullish. So yeah, I believe that's gonna happen. Buys above here, wait for a closure, or either buys above this resistance up here. We need some type of closure, obviously. Hopefully it's gonna be something like this.
Last night, during Asian session, they did a push and fake out the range. Yeah, I did. I lost on both sides of that.
Wicks
I did
now,
like a revenge.
Wicks now was talking to me about it last night.
Yeah, I did that revenge trade when I mean, it wasn't really revenge. I thought it was like, okay, now it's gonna it's coming in, you know. And then it came back in, and I tried to take that trade, and they both lost. And then I was all gold the rest of the night. And I did well in gold, but I had like 2 losses to start.
But how many traded you enter last night though? That's the question.
And for me, I mean I'm used to it, but it was a lot. But I mean, they were good trades though. They were. I mean, I don't know. For me, I don't think it's over. They were all good trades. Like I entered like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. No. I'm sorry. Oh no, it was a lot. But I did Asian and London also.
8 trades.
No, it was more than that. But
Oh my god.
Like
they're all good. I promise you,
28.
they're all good setups, man. They were all good. It wasn't like
I think it get a little harder to get used to. Like you don't gotta like the rule I follow is like even if the trade looks good, as good as it looks, if you're taking that trade, that's gonna be bad profits. Because even if it plays out your way, because like it's just gonna be over trading, right? Like even if it's a good trade, man, because you're gonna think it's gonna be okay to take those trades because they're all good trades, but generally speaking, you're still gonna be over trading at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, if you know.
I haven't gotten burned on that yet. I've gotten burned on the stop loss and stuff. I don't know. I'm hard headed. We'll see. Like
I'm hard headed too, man. I used you know, when I tell you I blew like 20 accounts.
Yeah.
In my first 3 months.
Right.
4 months, you know.
Yeah.
Don, when do you stop trading Asian?
I get on Asian around like 7:30.
No, stop.
Get
like
off
after like say what 9:30, 10 it's done for you.
By 8:15, 8:30, there's no move. I'm done. I'm off the charts.
Oh, that's early. Okay.
Yeah, because Asian opening at 8, and if there's no volume coming in at 8, then there's probably no volume for the rest of the session, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But see, for me, like I kind of like, you know, like my over trading would, like this is how I do it. Like for each session, this is from like the stuff I was doing before, but now I do it with a stop loss. But like it's because like let's say if I only traded Asian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I would trade from 7 p.m. Like my entries would only be from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So like for me, that's my window to trade. And then when it comes to London, my window is 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
So you're trading all 3 sessions.
I mean, when I do, like those are my windows. Like for me, if I trade out those time frames, that's over trading. Like that's I don't know. I know what you're saying. Like you shouldn't. Like, but I guess because I'm the old like the whole poker, like everything, like just grinding. Like I'm just trying to grind it. I feel like I don't know. Well, I'll let you know how it goes in a couple months. I understand the whole overtraining thing because like between like 3 and 8, there's really only a couple good moves in there, you know, like, and then when you try too hard, it's like you're forcing a move. Like in my mentality, it's like, it's not as good. Like of the, you know, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, guys, we're gonna see how Bryce does here within the next couple of months here. So keep in tune for the next episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, especially you just. You know, started to transition over to like a whole different like psychology. It's gonna take some time to adapt, but you'll get there, and you'll notice when you get there. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. But yeah.
But your video on the stop loss entries was like, man, just made it so much better because I kind of like I wasn't as clear on my that's why I just kind of lost. I knew how to took trades before, but I just like didn't know exactly where to put stop losses. Like,
yeah, I feel that.
That's why, but it helped a lot. Like, that's probably the most. Like, I wasn't stressed at all the whole. Like, and normally I'm just like stressed out. Like, just like either I might be in drawdown for 5-6 hours sometimes, but no pass and just like.
You be stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have too much leverage on the table, man.
Yeah.
Too much leverage.
Yeah.
But too many big chips.
Yeah, like when I enter a trade, I understand like my stop loss is where it is because it's the most consistent and most logical level that I'll put it, right? So I know that I understand that if this trade hits stop loss, I'm still going to do the same trade again in the future because it's generally speaking, it's still a high probability trade, and you might not know what that means yet, right? But like pretty much once you like become like a little profitable, consistent, you're gonna see a set of plays that you're gonna enter off of many times, and you're start building, those are gonna be your most consistent plays, and you understand that those are most likely to play out majority of times. So even if it hits your stop loss once, twice, it doesn't really affect, like, you're not gonna change or anything. So a high probability trade, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, buy stops here are very lovely, very lovely. Go up. Okay. Is your course all self-paced or are there some live streams, live sessions? It's all past recorded videos that I have made for the course specifically. There's no live sessions. Well, there is a simulator on a weekend. Simulations, we do simulations, webinars on a weekend where we have like groups come together and we just do a simulator on a software called FOREX on MetaTrader 4. Link in the description if you want to know more about it, but it's like a similar, it's like back testing pretty much, and we just do that as a group together. But yeah. What's going on, everyone? If you guys are joining the stream, leave a like. Leave a like for this trade that we took down here, that we hit break even, and we understood why we hit break even, right? And it played out exactly as planned after. Came back up as expected, right? So that was a win. Just understand that concept in general. I have an open trade on US30 from 28421, but I'm a little confused about TP between 28675 or 29068. Can you tell again? Yes. US30, my first targets would probably be this level at 28,580, and then I'll probably attempt a runner. If you entered above, once you broke above this resistance here, on like a 15 or something, I'm not sure where you entered, but if you entered down here, I'll probably attempt a runner coming up towards this resistance up here. Because day timer has a lot of room to go up here. Day timer has clean traffic coming up towards like 28,762, you know. But you know, apparently it's too late to buy US30 at these levels, you know. Apparently, we're supposed to come all the way down here, but hey. Apparently for some traders, there is a max level. Ooh. Gold pushing up here, nice. Gold pushing up above this resistance here, let's see. Oh, pushing up. Yeah, everything's pushing up here. Wow. Okay, 15 close above resistance, but the range I have here is not great, right? So, I'm looking for buys above this resistance. I just need a proper closure back in the range here to take buys going up. And I'll be clean. Wow. This 30-minute buy stop was clean, man. 30-minute here closed bearish at resistance, indicating that resistance has been created and formed. As we broke the high, came up towards this level, clean traffic, back in the range, right? So it's just very, very clean setup. Yep. So now, speaking, you're gonna need a closure in the range here for us to go up. And this, if I do take a buy above this resistance, I'm gonna attempt the runner position. And I'm gonna attempt it going all the way up for the daily resistance, which is gonna be around 137,638. That resistance. So it's gonna be a nice runner today. Nice runner. How many pips is that? That's about a 60 pip runner. Not bad. Not bad. Come on, GG hit 37. It has been tapped, man. Congratulations. We're going buys there. Did anyone get buys on 30-minute highs? No one going buys in the stream? In the Zoom?
No.
You guys again? No.
I missed it. I
think Wicks and I might have caught it.
I was distracted.
I think Wicks and I might have caught it. I don't know where he is though.
Wicks.
He is not here right now.
Don, can you run that play? What you were thinking that buy that you were mentioning on the GJ?
Pretty much same concept as the subs as we had earlier, where like it's pretty much same concept, but like in this case, like we form resistance here, around this resistance. So as we close bearish at resistance, this candle closed bearish at resistance. This is technically your resistance in order for price to come down, right? But if we were to break the high, and since the hourly closed bullish, remember that?
Yeah, right.
If you break the high, we're breaking resistance to come up towards this resistance up here. This is clean traffic. And your previous range was this, right? This is your previous range. So if we're coming back in the range, we're gonna come to fill the entire range. So that was a very clean setup there, must say. Yeah, 12 pips, about a 10 pip stop, very clean. So two things can happen here. We can either form a support here, right, at this support level for us to drive up, or we can break above this resistance, take buys above this resistance. So let's see what happens here. Obviously support will be formed not within this candle, but within the next candle as we close bullish at support. It's either that or this candle flips bullish and closes above this resistance. So you gotta wait now. But with the volume that's pushing in with pre-New York, I believe we're gonna continue up here, especially with the NYC open at 9 as well. So hang on, guys, hang on. It's gonna be lovely buys above that resistance.
You might have said I stepped away for a second. You're waiting for the close of the candle, right?
Yep. Above the resistance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in like a minute. BRBs. Give me like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Man, I want this thing to work. That notification for subscribers. I'm gonna try to fix it today. Looks so cool, right? Just someone donates its money, it goes like, and then someone, subscriber. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I'm in this gold trade on the 5-minute candle.
Ooh, where'd you get in?
I got in at
This current 5?
where is it? Not current 5-minute candle. 1897.24. Stop loss at break even right now.
Nice.
1897?
1897.24.
Oh, 97.24. Oh, okay. Oh, on this 5-minute candle, you got on the break. Oh. Yeah, it should continue up
I
here.
don't know. What do you think?
Should continue up. I mean, the 1 hour has clear traffic go up, right? But now, like, if you enter on the 5-minute, you're just hoping that we shouldn't be breaking, come back down and flip bearish or anything. I mean,
Yeah.
it has clean traffic go up here. Very clean traffic.
See, I took a lot of these like 5-10 pips trade last night. Like a lot of 5-pip trades, like 50. I closed it right here.
But we're at like a minor resistance though.
But
keep in mind, we were at a minor resistance here, on a 5-minute time frame, obviously. But other than that, it should be clean to go up. 1 hour has clean traffic go up here. Very clean traffic. So if you guys followed the analysis today, you guys followed the trend, bullish trend, and didn't expect us to reverse because we reached a max level here today, you would have caught buys here. Go up to this resistance. You know, clean range go up, very clean range. But if you know try and catch tops and bottoms, you know, probably would have attempted to sell here, and you would have got stopped out, right? Because you had a triple top here. You buy Premium Pro for basic one? I think I have Pro. I believe so. I'm pretty sure I have Pro. I just paid honestly because the ads are so annoying. That's why I paid. Right, but I don't really use any indicators or anything extra like that. So like technically, like I don't even need any other features. Because alerts, you have that for the free one. Like so, the only thing I did pay for was just the ads. So just to remove the ads. Like 20 bucks a month or 12 bucks a month. 15 or something like that.
Bryce, you still in that trade? Bryce.
It's a good one. It's pumping.
Hey, Bryce.
Yeah.
You still in that gold trade?
Yep.
Be careful. 5 minutes is
I mean, he's pretty. I'm pretty sure it's break even. It's like 10 pips for him.
Yeah, I'm just saying that 5 minutes is
Oh, news.
Yeah.
Oh, it's speech. Probably gonna happen like 45 or something.
No, the unemployment claims.
Oh well, the unemployment claims. Yeah, very minor news.
Yeah, because it might send it up or down.
I believe they're expecting good news. They're expecting good news. So yeah, yeah, break even on a trade pretty much.
Bryce, your mic is low.
Yeah, your mic. You're in a toaster right now, man. Ooh, wow, nice buys. Nice buys here. A topic we covered yesterday was not trying to you know how people buy gold when US is selling and sell gold and US is buying? Like in this example, gold and US are both going up, right? So I spoke about this yesterday. How they won't always go opposite directions. Sometimes they might go in the same directions. They only go in opposite directions when news like directly hits the dollar, because they can do both pairs do whatever they want. But once like something that actually moves a dollar, affects the markets. Like, you know, for example, dollar goes down, gold obviously go up, right? But the pairs in general, with no news or anything, they'll do whatever they want to do. So that's why you had US3 going up here, and you had gold going up here as well today. Yep. Gold should be tapping up towards 1904, you know, 1913 levels today. Very clean. Oh, ad blocker plus block ads for free? Really? I actually didn't have ad blockers before before I bought TradingView. So hope you guys are having a... Whoa, what's that? Whose mic is that? Hope you guys are having a great day today, man. You know, I'm having a good day today. I'm pretty happy about my trades. Took one sell, break even. Looking to enter another position above this resistance here for another buy. Essentially a 10 pip range, 10 pip move here. So I'll see what happens here. This 50 is gonna close bearish, I believe, in 2 minutes here. We don't know yet though, but high chance on close bearish here. And if we close bearish, we're definitely gonna need a break of this resistance to go up, because then we'll be stuck in the range. Yep, 30 minutes and close bullish though. 30 minutes and close bullish with a nice wick fill, right? See that? 30 minutes and close back in the range here with a nice wick fill. So I think you can attempt entries here with the anticipation that we're gonna break this resistance as we fill a wick to continue up to this resistance up here. 22 pip range here. Nice like 12, 13 pip stops, depending on how we close here. Very clean trade. Because look what happened here, right? We had a range here, look on the left, and we're popping back up in the range here. This is your resistance. We're breaking resistance to come back in the range. We're breaking resistance. We should be able to continue up to the next resistance. We're actually closing this time in the range too, right? We're not just rejecting it. This candle is actually closing compared to these candles that just rejected it. So if we're actually closing strong bullish in the range here, we're going to continue up here. High probability. AUD going up. What about AUD going up? What happened? They go up a lot or something? We have news here in like a minute though. Let's take a look. AUD USD. Yeah, I'm pushing up here. Following the day trend. Yep. Should be able to continue up here. Looking at maybe these levels up here. This resistance. I hate USD though. This pair is so slow. I hate this pair. I used to trade it when I first started, but it's too slow, man. I can't.
Is my mic better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Numbers were bad.
Numbers were bad? Oh, really?
They projected they forecasted 820 and it was 840.
So, numbers are bad. Yeah, numbers are bad. Yep. So, how did you? Yeah, it's minor news though, so it won't affect it. Like, it won't really affect. It's like our orange folder, so it's not really like that crazy. So it should barely even affect it, honestly.
Yeah.
If it was a red folder, then yeah, we'll probably see a push.
Yeah, I just thought it'd have some kind of. So are you getting in?
Like a buyer that flipped.
Yep, I got a buy here on this 30-minute candle here. Oh no. Gonna buy right here, guys. Around this resistance, this support. Stop loss is right there. Target's gonna be up here. This is my buy. 15 close bearish, right? But the 30-minute close bullish, right? So 30-minute takes over the 15-minute time frame. The 15-minute close bearish, but this is like the wick. That's how the wick was created. That was a wick fill. So I'm anticipating that we should be able to, as we close back in the range here. I'm taking bias here. We should be able to respect the 30-minute low here if you want to continue up here for the range. My TP is up here and not here because I'm anticipating that once you fill the wick, we should easily be able to continue up. Because this wick here on the small time frame is just a bearish candle. So if you break that wick, fill the wick, you see how that works out. It's gonna continue up. Let me place my thing. 7, 6, 8. Nice. And my TP is gonna be 37. My stop loss is going to be below the 30-minute candle because if we're breaking the support, we're probably going to continue down further, right? So we kind of want to keep ourselves as minimum as possible in this scenario. Who just added positions here? Oh wow, got stopped out here.
Damn, that was quick.
That was quick. Price came down to break current candle lows, so obviously trade is invalid here. Got stopped out here for a nice 10 pips, which is not bad. Probably those are my two trades right there. First trade break even, second trade lost 10 pips. But yeah, see how it didn't play out though? Break the low, so now like probably continue down here. I was expecting as we close strong bullish back into resistance here, we're going to continue up the foot of wick here as we close bullish back in the range, but obviously we're breaking structure. Didn't play out, but it's still over a high probability play that will probably enter again if it were to happen again.
717 on the 30-minute.
And now the 1 hour flipping bearish here. Right. But yeah, I mean 15 closed bearish, 30 minutes still closed bullish. 30 minutes kind of like more of my bias here. But now looking at this structure, if I were to take another position, which I'm not today, but if I were to take another position, that will probably be above this resistance here. Above 137 here, to go up to this resistance because we failed to pretty much stay in the range here. All right. Yeah, but overall, still a great trade. Yeah. Jared Hampson, still a great trade. Very clean trade though, I must say. It just didn't play out. Trade's taken. Around 10 pips, okay. Trade 2 GBGY buys. 10 pips. What time was that trade taken at? There's 12:31, 8:31. And this is where people will like if you're like not like an experienced trader, and if you were to take a bad trade, what will happen is people will start to experience like they'll start to lose their confidence, right? But me taking a trade, obviously trading it goes two ways. Okay, I hit your TP or I can hit your stops, right? I understand that, but this trade here, the setup here was a very quality trade, very high quality trade, and it's a trade that will take over and over again. So as long as you stick to your plan, your trades that you'll generally take majority of the times when it forms, that's all that matters. Because if you're taking a trade out of the box that does not fit your trading plan, does not follow your rules, you know, that's a bad trade because you're not following your plan. But when you take a trade that's following your plan, you have a confidence to execute it again, even if it does hit your stop loss once, because you know that of like 100 times, it'll probably play out 70, 80 times, 80% of the time. So yeah. Trade only go 4 ways. Yep, I think this is loss wasn't that big, but I did use my normal loss size for it. I mean my normal losses for that account. Use a 3.0. So down 10 pips for a day. That's fine. Iron Man said if you're still in the market for 17 years, he will give you 5K. I don't need 5K. Like, if I'm trading in the market for 17 years, I'm not going to be trading just for 5K, man. For 17 years.
Are you kidding me?
17 years, 5K, man. Like.
No, take that 5K in 17 years.
I mean, I'll remind him in 17 years. But like it's like I'm not gonna grind consistently every day. Oh yeah, I need this 5K, man. I can literally work my full-time. I'll go back to a full-time job, you know.
We call that a free roll in poker, man. You got a free roll, man, for 5K.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't play.
Free roll, you get to play without putting up money.
Oh.
It's like it's free money for you. You have nothing to lose.
17 years from now, you got 5K. Okay. I saw him post on IG because I am following him on IG before I found out he's a nut. And he posted a picture of him winning a trade, and I was like, okay. I mean, for somebody that's been trading for 17 years, I thought it would be more.
I mean, people grow on their own, on their own
Yeah,
but like yeah. I
but
know what you mean.
you can't sit there, Don, and talk smack on the entire industry and talk about how, remind everybody you've been trading for 17 years and you showing profits of less than $1,000. I mean, that's just me.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
You would think he's doing 20 lots on gold or something like that, the way he talks.
I'm trying to post the screenshot here from my trades today. You know one thing I learned though, especially with live streams, because at first when I started live streams, I was worrying like, okay, what if I don't take the correct trades, and I don't get like viewers. So that was my mentality when I first started, right? But as I started to start to stream more often, I started to realize that it doesn't really matter what you do, because at the end of the day, you're just training for yourself. You know what I mean? Like I could sit here and stream and take winning trades, take losing trades, but at the end of the day, it's a trade that I'll take on a natural day-to-day basis, and I'm not just taking trades just for the stream, you know.
Yeah, that's just reality. Like you're not gonna win every trade you take. So it's just real when you're losing trades on live too.
Yeah,
just part,
of course.
It's just part of the whole system, part of your whole trading plan. You're showing your stop loss. Like that just shows everyone that's new that this is what it's about. Like
yeah, but obviously you can't you can't stream if you're just like not consistent.
Right,
but,
right.
Yeah.
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 I'll say
for sure.
I say we've been pretty consistent.
Nah, you're good.
80+% win rate. You know the vibes.
Nah, Tressaman.
Alright, Ifty, I'm gonna post your favorite screenshot of the day, alright, Ifty? You say you like it.
What up, buddy?
You took the last two?
Yeah, man, I'm 0-3.
Today?
No.
Oh.
Getting back.
Since getting back. Man,
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with you, man.
I couldn't. It was a small loss yesterday, and I
Maybe.
couldn't get back to break even on time for the first one we took today, and then the second one was so quick, but it was so clean, man. It made so much sense, dude. Broke back in the range.
This trade makes sense. This one made
it was so clean.
much sense. Like this, if I were to see this trade again, I this is just, man, this is just like textbook play here. This trade.
Oh yeah.
Textbook play.
There it is, screenshot.
Looks like the one. Did I post it already? Oh, I did post it. Yeah, guys, my New York session went like this. Yesterday's why can't I check my story? My New York session. This is my yesterday's trades. One break and one loss. Blah 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 blah. And today we have gotten 10 pips. Negative 10 pips on the trade today. Pretty much break even. Commissions. No, so not bad. I mean, not break even. Not bad. Negative 10 for a day. Huh? What do you say?
That what you just showed, 355
that was
negative? That was today?
Yep.
That was the second trade.
I think the topic has now changed from Dirty Guy to now Iron Man. That's what everyone's talking about now. Current trend in chat.
Oh yeah.
Do you think looks like the 1 hour is making our resistance to continue down? What do you think? Yeah, so 1 hour time from here, yeah, it could be, because like yeah, it broke the 15-minute, hit our stops, which is the 30-minute lows. Generally speaking, that shouldn't have happened if you want to go up, right? So now if we're breaking the lows, high chance we're gonna come down to break the hourly. So if we break the hourly, I believe we're gonna continue further down here. Let's see, the hourly closes in 17 minutes here though, so the 1 hour could still close back in the range here. But the 4 hour candle is just gonna be closing bearish probably in 60 minutes here. So like, looking at the 4 hour time frame, it makes sense for us to continue down here, coming down towards 136, 630 levels, right? So let's see what happens. I might have to head off early today though. Earlier than usual. Got to do something.
It's in a tight range, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, my day is done anyways, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna take a third trade. And you guys gonna see with me posting my profits every day, you're not gonna see me overtrading or anything. I mean, yeah, overtrading. This is gonna be consistently like,
Oh my God, here they come.
Oh. Seems like
Hey.
the
oh man.
Matrix.
Hey, I'm just not gonna like, you know,
Hey, Renee,
say anything on it.
we're not here for that.
Yeah, man, like, I'm just, you know, Samurai, don't even speak on it. You know, just leave it. Let them have their fun. You know, just don't even like pay attention to it. Just if you're gonna see comments like that, just if you as moderator, you can just like delete it. But you don't gotta
Yeah.
speak on it. You don't gotta say anything or react to it. Because if you reacted, they're like, oh yeah, this guy is putting some you know.
This guy's like a 45-year-old man. That's a shame. Fucking asshole.
How can going up when price and bullish? The 4-hour time frame, obviously, for us to continue down here in the 4-hour time frame, I'll look for like this kind of close below the supporter. If you do close below support, we're probably going to continue down here. So therefore, the 1 hour will then have to kind of close bearish or either below this resistance here, right? 30 minutes and close bearish, and then we're probably going to continue down within the next 30-minute, 15-minute candle coming down to the support at 136, 34.
Yo, so tonight the Lakers game was. Oh, it's tomorrow.
Today, no?
No, it's tomorrow.
Really?
Game 5.
Oh yeah, it's tomorrow. It's 2 days. It's 2-day break now. Wow.
Yeah. 2 days and it's over.
Hey, Bryce, how'd that trade go? What'd you do? Did you manage it correctly? What'd you do?
Which one?
The
The
gold
gold?
buys, yeah.
Oh no, I closed it when I found out news. Yeah, I got like 13 pips on it or something. Yeah.
Nice,
Nice.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look at Forex Fact. That was another thing I didn't do that I normally do before I get it. Because I'm used to like when I trade the gold in like Asian London, there's no news that affects it, so I don't look on Forex Factory. Like that affects gold much during those hours.
No?
So I didn't. No, because it's just U.S. news affects the gold mostly. So I didn't check it, and when you mentioned it, I just like, oh, I'm just gonna get out. Like I was happy with what was there, so I was just like,
Yeah, you gotta be aware of like the folder news.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
because the last thing you want to do is be in a trade and then, you know, you have like no stop loss. You know, and then the thing doesn't go your way. Like
I had
news.
stop losses, but like before, I wouldn't have a stop loss, and the news would just like blast me.
Hey, Bryce, did you ever blow a count because you didn't have a stop loss and it wicked back across your
Yeah,
account?
for sure. For sure, yeah. But that's because the accounts were always like, I wouldn't have over leverage, and it was like a $500 account. So it's not really that hard to blow those accounts when you're trading like one to high leverage and yeah.
So Don, what's your from here on out? Gold looks like what?
Oh, so yeah, I was talking about gold here. So if you take a look at gold here, gold has found some type of resistance, and it has made some type of support. So like, cause the overturn is bullish, and we have to find some resistance and support at some point. So we found that. So now this like your little range. If you get closure above this resistance or break this 15-minute candle high here, bearish candle, you can get buys going up to this resistance here for 1903. Nice like 40 pip range here to go up above that. Cause that's like your general like your new range that you have here on gold here. If taking a look at my screen, so you know, price came up, made a range, same thing. It's gonna break out, make another range over here maybe, and continue up. Or continue back down at that resistance. But this is a pretty decent resistance at 1903. I'll say though, my target for a day for gold is going to be, I mentioned it from earlier. It's going to be either 1913. Yeah, 1913 is my data resistance. That's my target. These levels right here. So yeah, if you guys are looking at gold, I'll look for more buys. Obviously, You can't get buys in right now as of yet, but you can probably get in if we were to break above 1903. That's your next range. Or if you want to get in aggressively, enter buys above this candle high, stops above current candle to go up to this resistance. 1902 levels. Not bad. Yeah, so GJ, I don't think it's gonna be ranging. I believe we're gonna get a huge move, like a late move, a very late move today. Just by the way counts are closing here. Generally speaking, the 4 hours can close bearish, high chances to close bearish, but we need to close below 136.847 for us to come down. So let's see what happens here, because we're finding some type of resistance here. If we start to find resistance here, confirm resistance, we'll continue down from this resistance come down. But if we do close back in the range here, we have a chance of continuing up to fill the range here. So kind of see what happens here though. It's gonna be interesting for a day. But I think I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Gonna call it a day here because I got things to do, and I took my 2 trades for a day, and I'm pretty much break even for a day. But if you guys are looking at gold here, you should see gold continue to fly up to this resistance here, 1902. Look left. This is just pure clean traffic here on this candle. So,
see you tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Catch you guys tomorrow, and yeah, hope you guys had a great day today. All right, don't overtrade. If you did take 2 trades, call it a day. Come back tomorrow. So yeah.
I got 1 trade left.
Yeah, you got 1 trade left. Then use it wisely, man. Use it wisely. All right.
All right, man. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Actually, I want to see how gold plays out here. Actually.
You got 9 minutes.
15 break the highs. Let's see if we can play out here. We have 9 minutes of close. GJ broke the highs here, back in the range. Yeah, this is overall just a range you have here.
Don, you see a play here on GJ? I mean, on gold?
Hmm?
Do you see a play on gold coming up?
Yeah, gold's going to continue up here.
No, I'm saying, do you see a move up in your trade?
What do you mean?
I'm asking, is there a setup that you see coming up?
Oh yeah, I mentioned
Entry.
buys
He's
above this.
asking for
Buys above this resistance was very clean. Low current candle. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Come on, man. You gotta look at my screen, man.
Because I was looking at my screen. I had yours down.
Wait, you have 1 monitor or 2 monitors?
1.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be a bit harder. I mean, is it a tab? Is it like a big monitor, or is it like a?
It's a 24-inch
Oh,
monitor.
you can divide the screen in half. Open some tabs. Small tab on Zoom.
Oh
wow, Alex entered buys on a 1 minute time frame. Alex, I know you're trolling me, Alex, but hey, I mean it makes sense. 1 minute close of support, but you know. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off, guys. Have a great day.
Alex is a beast.
Peace, guys.
Hoorah.